Doing a quick test here for a quick second. Just setting up the stream. I don't know if anybody actually uh, gets on these like right when I pop them up. I don't know if I don't know if it shows up for anybody, maybe notifications or something. I don't know, but so right now, okay, see something here. Actually, let's not a tab. Okay, good. Everything looks good, sounds good. And hold on just a second. Post view. Okay. Uh, 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 okay, just a second here. Let's turn this back off. Okay, back to the webcam. Anybody listening or watching, let me know if I am coming through okay. Um, is the audio coming okay? Is it, or is it not playing at all? On here it looks fine, so it's probably fine. And then, let's see. Um, I meant to fire it up, but I'll fire it up right now. Let's fire up Blender. And all right, let's see here. And you should be seeing my Blender environment here. Thanks for watching. Um, I'm mostly done with this edit, but I'm still deciding whether or not I want to put some like background music and let's see here. I wonder if I can grab that. Anyways, let's see if I can. Oh, turn snapping on for one thing, and see if I can. Yep, let's check and make sure that it's. I just want to be double sure that it's in the right place. Just bumping it up a channel so that there's not a gap in between there. Because if I go over here, there. Pardon me. Almost sneezed. I don't like sneezing, so I try to stop myself from sneezing. All right. So the last time, and actually, I might have done most of this. In fact, I did most all this text, these little captions here. Wait a second. Let's see something here. What's okay? I did these some of these like captions like outside of the live stream on it was I guess it was last Saturday because I didn't stream on Wednesday because of Christmas. And so I got most of this edit here. So this is update. This is a speed up here, and there's no sound for. There's no sound in this first minute here, and there's no sound on this little progress bar thingy. There is sound for like the rest of it. And I was thinking about putting music on, but I'm not sure if I want to put music on because I don't know. I don't know particularly what would fit. I did download a few things. Maybe I can try to add and see if it, how it would kind of sound. I could preview it, I guess, and see how it would sound. Let me see something here. Why is huh? It's like why is this off of the deal? It should not be like that. see something here. See if I can grab and move both of them. That actually, no, it's gonna stretch that out, isn't it? Okay. All right, let's see something here then. This says minus, say minus 32 or something. Let's see how many frames we're out here. 40? Minus 40? 40 frames, huh? Okay. Okay. Let's grab these guys and move them like plus 40 frames, I think. Grab, right? It's minus 40. Okay, so that's 40 frames. Um, 0 right there. Okay. And then let's see something here. Actually, let's take a quick look at this. It means that the fade is actually longer than what I intended, I think, by 40 frames. Actually, let's test that out here. Whoop. I guess it's not too bad. I guess I can just kind of leave it like that. Now let's take this and let's shrink it down. Wait a second. Do I shrink it down? What's in the meta strip here? Just the text, right? Just the text and the color. Hmm. I'll just leave it. I'm not gonna worry about it. Uh, so okay, so all right. Let's see something. Okay, so let's go to. I guess I put it in music. In music? No, I didn't put it in music. Apparently, I put it in downloads then. Okay, I got these two audio off of Pixabay. In fact, uh let's see something. Where is okay? F9. That means my desktop audio should be on. Okay, let's do something real quick. F4. This should be my webcam. Okay. I'm just doing this. Okay, so desktop audio. Okay, I guess I had desktop audio on already, maybe from the last time. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I am going to play a little bit of these two songs I downloaded from Pixabay, and to possibly use as background music. The first minute is a sped up clip, and um, it doesn't have any audio to it. So I was thinking I might should put some audio into it. And let's see. Okay, switch back to this. Let's switch back to this. Actually, to this, and this is one of the ones. Obviously, it's not going to be this loud either. For me, it's probably really loud. For you, it's probably not as quite as loud. I think. Maybe I'll have to check my levels here. The webcam is like a transition where I can go to OBS Studio and not have that on screen. Here, let's crank this down just a little bit here. So, okay. Okay, so that's that song. Let's see if it's playing it. Okay, and I probably loop it, and or I might could use both of these, but I loop them, and then this is a little bit goofy here. I think I'm not sure if both of them were created as with the AI, but I think at least this cartoony one was somehow created with AI because it says so on the description and on Pixabay. So let's see. Let's hear this one. Not too bad for AI music, I guess. But yeah. And of course, I downloaded their license, their content thingy. I don't know. I don't know if I downloaded the actual that license thing they have up there, but I can refer to the link and all this stuff. And if YouTube flags me, it can I can go and say, see, I got the right to do this because I'm under Pixabay's free license, I guess. I mean, I've never used this before, so we'll see. This is about 4 minutes. Let's see. Open with media info. Huh. Well, this is 1 minute and 21 seconds. And then this is 4 minutes. So, I mean, I don't even know if I should put both of them in here, or just one of them, or none of them. But here, let's go all the way back to the beginning, and we'll play it. This is the preview here. And maybe I just need one for this opening deal, right? Maybe that's what I did. Well, that's what I need to do. That first one is a little bit more generic, like something you would find in a YouTube video, really. So I might just use that one. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Let's cut. Let's go to music. Let's create a new folder. Let's call this let's call this for video projects. I could almost put this one in there too. Like that. And oh, I guess I can't. Okay. Let's go to downloads. Cut. Let's go to music. Paste. Okay. And Creative Happy Corporate. So I guess I'll use that. And now let's go to dev stuff, projects. Oh, not projects. Blender projects. And I have this source video, and let's create a new folder. Let's call this library, for lack of a better term. Let's jump source video folder into it, and then let's go into here and new folder. Let's call it source audio, something like that. And then let us go to music. And I'm going to go ahead and copy these into source audio. Paste. Now, it looks like, okay, so Blender projects, all right. So now we have the library folder, and source, let's go to source audio, and let us, I guess we'll put it in the first channel. Let's go ahead and drag this and put this guy in the first channel. Sound strip, relative path, that's fine. Let's make the start frame 0. Wait a second. Why is that red? What's the deal with that? I hope I saved that last change. Let's do a revert. Revert. Oh. Probably shouldn't have done it. Well, okay. I guess I saved it, right? Yeah. I saved it. That's fine. So what do you do to restore the movie strip, or restore the yeah. Okay. Because I moved them, and I guess that was a no-no in Blender. So let's see. So I guess let me check the interwebs. If I change, let's see, Blender 4.3 VSE. If I change locations of source video, how do I relink source video in a Blender project. This will probably work if somebody has an answer. Blender only identifies files, so if you change the name outside of Blender, you need to relink the file. How do I relink the file? Here. Able to find the next time. Is there a way to include all the files in the project to make the try this file menu external find missing files? May take a while. Have good success. Okay. Let's check that out. File. Let's see if it's even in here. External data. Okay. Let's see. All right. I guess it's asking me a folder. Let's go to home. Let's go to dev stuff. Let's go to projects. Let's go to, no, up. Let's go to Blender. Wait a second. I didn't do anything, did I? Blender, Blender projects, library, find missing files. Source video. It didn't seem to, okay. Oh, okay, so everything is hunky-dory, right? Good, good, good. Good, it found everything, right? Okay. Let's just make sure everything's good. Okay. Everything seems to be good. Okay, good, 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 good. All right. So now let's try to do what I was trying to do. And let's go back to library. Pardon me. That was me not sneezing. And okay, so let's go ahead and just that. And let's turn snapping on so I can snap it. Wait. Okay. I guess let's try preview here. Okay. Okay. That looks okay. It's the only audio, but maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll bring the volume to it down. Kind of on purpose. And I'll do a fade out on it too, so we'll see here what we got. Okay. Yeah, so my audio engineering is going to be quite lame. See, there's where my audio is. Execute, close, and now I can just run it. Create new projects, browse. Let's go to dev stuff. Okay. So first thing I want to do here is see something here. Sound equalizer. That's cool. Let's see if I can add a. No. That's just for that. I'm gonna have to figure out how to modify the volume here. All right, let's go look it up. How do I alter audio volume on a music clip in Blender 4.3 Geo Sequence Editor? All right, let's see what we got here. Select this strip, access sound properties panel, press the N key. Okay, just the volume slider. That easy, huh? Actually, I want to do a fade, an actual fade on top, fade out on top of the volume. So this is the volume, of course. Okay, and here, do that. And actually, I'll probably do a preview render, like a test render, final test render, to see how the volume is working. And fade. Go ahead and do a fade out. Huh. That isn't really a fade out, though, is it? See if let's play it here for a quick sec. Change the permissions here again. Execute, close, and now I can just. So okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. Fade out. Why does it do it on just that little end there? I don't want it to fade out on the little end. I want to fade out the whole stupid thing, like over the time. Or at least I want this to be a little bit bigger here. Oh, fade duration. I guess I can change that, can't I? Well, let's increase the fade duration. Um, I don't know. Let's put 5. Okay. Okay, let's put 10. Okay. Let's put this, okay. Let's do something here. Control Z. Back it up. Okay, let's drop the volume to 0.8 that. Now let's do a fade out. And 10 is still okay. I wonder if there's a way, is there a way to like modify the envelope a little bit? I don't know if there is here. Um, can I change this to where, let's increase the volume here a little bit. Well, that's all the way up, so. There's something I don't understand about the, keyframing and all this stuff, because, no, okay. All right, because see what I want to do is I want to modify the fade a little bit, but not sure how to do it. Okay, let's take a quick search again. Blender VSE. How do I modify the an audio fade out, I guess? Volume slider. Create a fade out. Set the volume to 0, starting at frame 0. This sets a keyframe. Adjust the fade out. Move to the desired frame where you want the audio to fade out completely. Adjust volume slider to 0 or the desired level. And set another keyframe by hovering over the slider, pressing the I key again. Okay, so all right, fine. Let's do a oop. Okay. Let's 8. Okay, so what I wanted to do is I want to start over here. That's fine. Actually, let's start it back up here a little bit. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. I'm not sure if this is gonna work right, but we'll say there as the start. Then we'll go to the end frame, like that. And then let's turn the volume down to about there. How about there? And let's say I again. That. Let's preview it a little bit. The permissions here again. Execute, close, and now I can just run it. Create new projects, browse. Let's go to dev stuff. Select current folder. Let's call it test project. Just
Okay.
I'm gonna see about create and edit. Just see what happens. Okay, so let's go back to that and let's make the volume down a little bit less even. And I don't know if I'm creating extra keyframes, but let's just do that. That. Here. Let's see if that flowers. I'll go to downloads here and we change the permissions here again. Execute, close, and now I can just. I don't know if that will even be that good or anything. Probably be crap, but what the heck, right? And this little strip here is it's not very long. What is that? 156? 206? How long is that? That isn't like a minute or something, is it? No, those are seconds, right? Seconds. Okay. And those are frames. Okay, 56 seconds to 206. So about 10 seconds, right? All right, that's all right. And let's go all the way to the end. How long is this? Thanks for watching. 6:03. 56 to 03. That's like 8 seconds or something. Okay, I'll just leave it like that. I don't know. I don't know if I even need any kind of music or anything. I could put that other song in and have it like really low and just have it like kind of repeat or something. I don't know. How about I just go ahead and do like a test render. Let's save this. And let's see. We're still at low quality, real time. Let's see, low quality, real time. Audio is fine. I'll leave the audio like it is. And okay, so let's just go ahead and render this out. Okay, file, or not file. Let's just go to render animation. And while that's going on, I don't know. Okay. So you can see it render, and regardless of the fact that I don't have that much music, just that little opening part, we'll see if that seems okay, I guess. I don't know if it does, but if it does, if it looks all right, I'll just leave it like that, and this will be my first update video, which I probably won't upload until, like, like, I don't know, months down the line or something. It took me a month just to get this going. It took about as many hours as they kind of said that should take around for this short of a video, which is kind of interesting. because let's see, not including today, uh, I've done 8 video attempts. They're approximately 3 hours apiece, give or take. So you could say let's say I did 30 hours, give or take a few hours. Might be more than that, might be a little bit less than that. About what they say as far as doing it. Um, so if I had done this like nonstop, like the whole day, and took as many days as I needed, it would at least be at least 2 days. I want to get it down to a couple of hours, a few hours maybe, where I can actually do one update in the day that I'm supposed to be editing. And that's why on my next video update, I'm going to try a different approach. I'm just going to try kind of the time lapse method. So I'm going to take my streams, I'm going to speed them up to about 8 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes or so, give or take. Could be about 6 minutes, whatever. It doesn't really matter that much. And then uh, I'll add an audio narration over the top, and because I'm not doing editing, uh, it shouldn't take very long to provide the video updates. These are just supposed to be video updates. They're not supposed to be like, uh, these big storytelling, big YouTube kind of video deals. They're just supposed to show you what I accomplished during my dev time. And in this case, it's every 2 days. That is every 2 days of development time. So covering about approximately 8 hours, 6 to 8 hours, and so 6 to 8 hours, 6 to 8 minutes, and then I tell you what I did, and you can kind of see what I did by it going in like in fast motion. Then maybe what I'll do on some of these is I'll have a video showing what I did up to that point. Like I can't really do that now exactly. I kind of can. I can kind of show when I tested something, but if I make sure that at the end of each dev session that I show what I did during that session, um, or at the basically at the end of the 2 days or week or whatever, however long these uh, these videos are supposed to cover, then I'll play that in real time to show what the final result is of that day. Maybe if I have something to show. In other words, my story ones, I don't have anything to show as far as um, I just type stuff up. So that's just going to be in fast motion. I'm just gonna, and they're not going to be very long. And I'll just say, what all I did was I worked on story basically, and I added this and I did this, and I have a couple of things to say about what I approached and how I did stuff, but then I won't have anything to actually show unless I actually did work um, in the actual game itself. It's like yes, when yesterday, if you were watching or listening, I had decided to add more to the actual game, the actual room description. So I went into Redot and then messed with the room description and rearranged the rooms a little bit, and then I hit played it. I kind of played it through. So stuff like that. Those will kind of be in real time, and that way, um, if you missed something because it was going too fast, even though I told you about it, you get to see the current state. Like I'll do like a current state like video at the end of the sessions. I guess I can start doing that. So like Monday when I work on Monday and Tuesday when I work on the game again, I'll uh, I'll do a real time recap to show you the current state along with the actual speed up of the clips. I think that's how I'm gonna do that. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I got a couple of days that I did where I started doing like multiple recordings, and the multiple recordings, there's like, several videos in a couple of those days. Um, that was meant for actual editing, where I go in, it'd be a clip of showing something I accomplished, and so I go in there and like show the clips. But so yeah, I guess we'll see if I can get a single update video done in a single session. Then I'm gonna try to keep doing that. And of course, it'll be harder once I drop the frequency down to like a week, because instead of 2 days of footage, I'll have like 5 days of footage. And then when I finally get to the every 2 weeks, then I'll have approximately, what is it? It would be that'd be 10, it'd be 11 days of footage that I'd be trying to finish on a Saturday. Which again, if I do the speed up method, it shouldn't be that big of a problem, you know. And I can also, when I'm at that point, it might take a year. It's going to be several months. It's like I'm in for 3 months. Once I get this going, that I get to update, I'm going to three months of 3 months of bi-weekly videos, and then 3 months of once a week videos, and then after that it will be every 2 weeks. It'll kind of help with the it'll help with the progress too, with the editing a little bit, because like if I'm doing 11 days, I'll have like 11 videos of streams that I'll be working off for one video, and what I'll do is I'll individually speed up each of those streams, and then have a label for each day. So each day it'll show what I accomplished that day, and so it'll be approximately 11 minutes or so, 12 minutes at the most. These other ones can be fairly short because I'm only doing 2 days at a time, but as it gets longer, anyways, it should work pretty well here. And I think we're done. All right, this thanks for watching. In fact, the thanks for watching was short. Okay, so let's go, and without further ado, let us go and let's go and watch the. Okay, let's go back up here. Let's go to, I think it's in videos. Okay, and let's rename this. I don't know if I'll keep these rough cuts, but let's do this. 27 update rough cut 004. Okay, so let's go ahead and watch update 4 in its entirety. You're premiering here first for anybody that's watching or listening. My actual first update video, which is not going to be that great, I admit. My editing skills are practically non-existent right now, but as time goes on and I streamline a process, we'll get it going. So here, let's watch it. Let's resize this a little bit. I don't know. I could almost provide a little audio commentary here. This is just me trying to install um, uh, Redot on Linux. So. I don't know if I provided a subtitle to this section. I should have, if I didn't already, but I might not have. Yeah, and then I'll go to downloads here, and let me change the permissions here again. Execute, close, and now I can just run it. Create new projects, browse. Let's go to dev stuff. Select the current folder. Let's call it test project. Just I'm gonna see about create and edit. Just see what happens. And okay, it's taking a little bit of time to update here. And let's see something here. Project. I'm gonna see about let's see something here. I don't have any. Click add, and I guess I'll just start with Linux. No export template found, right? Manage export templates. Download and install. Yeah, see, I added a little text there. Export templates. So the question here is, let's click close. Does that mean, let's go to export and go to add, let's go to Windows Desktop. The RT Edit tool must be configured in the editor settings. Export Windows RT Edit to change the icon or app information data. Oh, but I do have, so when I went to manage templates, it installed all the templates, huh? Add, oh, and then web. Huh, interesting, incredible. Enter to go down, paste, enter. Okay. Okay. Got it. Revision to Epsilon is not the default roadmap reference. Let me know how you'd like to proceed. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do here. Okay, first we're going to copy this. Still don't like the audio buzzing, and I think I still do it even now, so I'm not really sure what to do about that. Go ahead and just type revision epsilon. My volume isn't very loud, but it somehow, when it picks up, it does that. I don't know. And then save it. I have to use some sort of audio equalizer or something. Text here. I still have to figure that out, I guess. Copy. And then I'm going to go in here. Select all. Paste. Okay. And there we go. And we're going to save changes. Basing. Can we add, let's add a node, child node, and on static body, create. Let's just say, has no shape, so it can't collide or interact. It doesn't really need to collide or interact, but we will go ahead and add it. I need something visible. A primitive, right? Because really all I just want is something that can be displayed. Probably need a light or something, but let's do that. Let's change it to that. Camera 3D. Great. Okay. I don't know what that will do, but let's see what happens when I do that. Nothing? Okay, nothing. Let's put this as a... Wait a second. Okay. Let's drag it back here. Now let's see what happens. Now, is it just because there's no light that you don't see? Oh, okay, you do see something. Awesome. That's exactly what I wanted. What do I want it to do though? Drag it like this. Okay. Well, this is I forget how to rotate. Rotate. The editing part here, actually doing editing the clips down and stuff, is still not a bad idea. It's just I can't do it fast enough for the updates. Even though I haven't uploaded anything yet, the idea is I want it to come out. I want it to come out every Wednesday and Saturday, just as I'm actually editing, some of them. Energy. Let's do something here though. I can move it, right? And I didn't say installing. I didn't have a little label that says installing. Did I? Maybe I did though. I'll have to check it. Well, let's see how far I can move it. Yeah, maybe I should at the end of
Okay.
every day's stream, the actual dev stream, I should
Declaring
do,
to the
like I
full
said, I
mode
should
right now.
play the current state, and I
Yeah,
should
yeah.
also do like a recap of what I actually accomplished.
Well,
Because I can actually
yeah.
just kind of on
I mean,
screen
I can
just
do
say
like
what
the
I
anchor
accomplished.
thingy here, I think.
Um, if I do nothing but the speed thing, I might need some music for that. Maybe I will use the same music here that I used for the opening uh, for that. Anyways, let me no, I can't. These things they don't leave the video in the deal. VLC doesn't do that either. Let's go to VL. Let's open this with the VLC. That's okay. I don't need to do anything here. Okay. I don't have a. Oh, installing. It does say installing. Okay, so I got that. That's fine. Okay. So okay. So anyways, uh that is the my first update video. That's great. Now I have to figure out where I want to put the update videos. Actually, they're gonna be automatically go into videos though, so I can probably leave them in there. So let's do a thing here. Let's see. Oh well, let's see if I here. One thing that I kind of want to do here is I actually want to put this down at 5. Okay. Oh, Control Z. See, I already messed with the keyframe thing here. Let's turn that off. Where's the other keyframe? There's the other keyframe. Okay. I guess I don't know if I have to modify these as keyframes, but let's go ahead and modify this to 0.5 or 0.6. 0.5, 0.5. Okay. All right. That's actually exactly what I wanted. So it's going to be 0.5 all the way through. Okay, good, good, good. So here, let's just play it real quick. And then I'll go to downloads here, and let's change the permissions here again. Execute, close, and now I can just run it. Create new projects, browse. Let's go to dev stuff. Select current folder. Let's call it test project. Just I'm gonna see about get I see create and edit. Just see what happens. Okay, let's stop that. Let's go all the way back over here to let's turn the snapping back on. Okay, turn the snapping back off. And let's do that. And let's go ahead and hit I again. There we go. Okay. I'm going to save it, and this is what I'm going to do. Okay, and here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do I do medium or high quality? Medium quality? High quality, but not, uh, let's put that as good. We'll do it like that. And we'll go ahead and render this out. So I'm going to hit F, wait a minute. Render is Control F12. Okay, Control F12. All right, let's render this guy out. This is going to take a little bit longer, which is okay because I'm not going to make you watch the whole render process over again. For at least not for this. And I'll decide where to put the resulting output video. I'll probably watch it once more, make sure everything looks okay. Anyways, so let's switch back to webcam for a second. And hi there. And I think right now I'm going to break. Let me check something. Let's see how long this has been streaming. We've been streaming for, of course, yeah, been streaming for about an hour. Of course, I was setting stuff up, and so that was a little bit before that. So roughly 45 minutes, 50 minutes maybe. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and break here for a little while that renders out, and then when I come back, I'm going to start on the next update video, and we're going to see if going to see how to what's I going to say? I'm going to see how I can streamline the process. So what? Well, look at that. See, just it comes down because I don't have anything. I don't have it fastened to the chair or anything, but I tend to move a lot in my chair. So, anyways. So yeah, so when we come back, I'm gonna take the both of the streams for I think it was December 1st, December 2nd. I can't remember now. I actually have the thing on there, but anyways, it was like that next Monday after Thanksgiving, and uh and Monday and Tuesday after that Thanksgiving. So I'll take those. I'll speed them up, which won't be very hard to do at all, and then I'll figure out uh what kind of a commentary to put over the top of it. In fact, I suppose if I'm streaming it, you'll probably see me stream the, um, you'll probably, here, let's back this down a little bit. You'll probably see me writing out my script and then recording it, and I don't know if I'm going to record it with OBS. I might just record it with OBS. That might be a good way to do it. Um, just recording the audio. While it's sped up, the one thing that I could do is I could record it in real time. In other words, I could speed up in Blender, do like the test renders, the low quality test renders, and then play it while I'm in there, and then actually record through OBS. I got set up to record through a key, and then I could strip the audio from that and apply that audio to the actual Blender project blend file. Might do that. We'll see. We'll see. Anyways, I'm gonna break for a little bit and let's cut desktop audio for a sec, and I'm gonna cut my mic audio. So I'll see you in, I don't know, 10, 15. Kind of depends. Sometimes I'm gone almost as long as an hour, so I don't know. But we'll see. I'll break here and I'll be back shortly. Okay, so here's my voice, and here is the webcam. All right, so I just realized that I rendered my final first update video at 50% because I, when I do this rough cut deals to see how they look, uh, I put it on low quality and real time rendering and a real time encoding, I guess. And what else? 50% resolution. So I realized that I just did that uh, still at 50%. So the file size was still small. So I'll have to re-render that, but I guess I'll re-render it later. Um, because next I want to pull out the next thing I want to pull out is uh, I want to start a new edit with the next dev days, uh, which would have been I think it was the Monday afterwards, right after Thanksgiving, right? So it would have been December whatever second or something like that, first and second or second and third or something like that. Um, where my next dev streams were. So we are going to do that, and I will render my final first video update later uh, when I'm not here on the stream. So let us go to let's go to this. Okay, you should be seeing everything. Okay. Um, I don't know that I have anything here. Um, let's see. I'll essentially be starting a new video editing project, I think. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure and save this. And then I'll go ahead and render that later. See up here, this is the actual final render, but it's at 50%. So it's at what's half of 1920? Uh, I forget what's half of 1920. It's about thousands. Nine, but 960. So that would be like 960 by 540 or something, some resolution like that. But anyways, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna delete that because that's just a render, and I'll have to re-render it, and it's gonna take longer, and I can't use Blender. At least I mean I might be able to, but I don't think I can use Blender on a new project at the same time as rendering the old one. I think so. We'll save that render for later, and I don't know about these rough cuts if I should keep them. I'll go ahead and put them on data stack and uh, create a new folder. Let's say rough cuts, and we'll say um, what did how many zeros did I put in front of this file name? Okay, it's right there. So 4 zeros and a 1. So create new folder. Update 1, 2, 3, 4. Update 00001. Okay, let's go ahead and paste that. So these are all the rough cuts for that update. Okay, and then let's go to game dev clips. I don't need to do that. Let's go to videos, which is fine. Um, dub. Okay, So what are we going to do? We're going to start a brand new project. File. Actually, let me look at something here. Uh, okay, so these are timestamps for 25 and 26, and so it's not going to be relevant for, but the to-do list is going to be relevant. Okay, so let's see what we have. This see if I can't come with the composite room or scenes. Create a room object. I didn't put a star on that one. That's kind of interesting. December 6th, 2024. Friday, December 6th, 2024. What? That's interesting. I guess that's when I started actually doing the official to-do here. Let's do something else. Let's go into home. Let's go to dev stuff. Let's go to Blender. Let's go to Blender projects. And then this would be the folder for the update number 2. Let's actually go to library, source video, December 4th sources. So it's actually December 4th, which is update number 2's update. Now I put these kind of based on the date I was supposed to be working on it or whatever, and you notice I have 4th, 7th, 11, and basically the date that I worked on them are not how do I say it? These aren't like correct dates in a sense. Like this is Wednesday, November 27th, right? So that's actually when I started the edit. But it's because 25 and 26 are the actual sources. The video sources are 25 and 26. So let's see. So December 4th is going to be December 2nd and 3rd, right? December 4th, though, I was working on the first update. I wasn't working on update number 2. So these dates are kind of incorrect for that. What I could do is I could change the dates to actually read the proper dates for them. They wouldn't be Wednesdays and Saturdays. It'd be Monday and Tuesday, Thursday and Friday, that sort of thing. But so yeah. So okay. Notice I have only up to 5 dailies in the source video folder, and if you go to data stack and we go to this, okay. So these are the sources, right? And I'm apparently keeping them in MKV format. Okay. Which I guess I'll be saving it like this. I might need more storage space here. Not too long. But okay, so right. So December 4th is actually December 2nd and December 3rd, right? So December 7th is 5 and 6. It's not Wednesday and Saturdays. These are just what I because originally I was going to do it in a day and then I was going to upload it that day after finishing it. But considering the time it takes to edit these things, that's just not very practical. And if you notice here, I got 6, 7, and 8. So these are actually directly from the OBS recordings. And so those are from the OBS recordings, and so those are 6, 7, 8. So I'm just keeping them in there, just like here. Let's do something. Let's go over to videos. Let's go to OBS. Let's go to clips where I store them. I don't have any clips in there because I just put the clips. So that was an update number 8, I believe. So it's going back to data stack, and I don't know. I thought I was being funny. Data store. This is the original NTFS drive. This was actually the whole hard drive, which is about approximately 8 terabytes. But I uh, I cut it down to like around 3. If you notice, it says 1.6 terabytes free space on there. So this is still an NTFS format, and then this is see, this says about 5 terabytes of free space. So I allocated because I'm mostly in Linux now. I haven't been playing around with Windows for a while now. Anywho, that being said, Wednesday, November 27th. I wonder if there wasn't a way. I have Hero Game Launcher for like my Epic Games Store purchases. I haven't actually purchased anything. They're all free games, but there's a bunch of games, right? And just wondering if I couldn't. I don't think I can launch them without the Epic Games Launcher though. So that's huh. Yeah, I wonder if there's a way to take the downloads, like if you downloaded a game through Heroic, where it would install, but then I went into Windows and somehow loaded them up into Epic Games Store, and launched them from there. I wonder if there's a way to do that. Anyways, that's not really important. The important thing is that yeah, that I need to rename all these file folders. So I guess, I mean, it's not very exciting, not very glamorous. Let's do this. November 25th. Can I do a slash 26th? 25th and 26th. 2024 sources. Cannot be renamed. Slashes are not allowed in file names. Okay. Well, why did this? You know, in Windows, what it does is it just says you can't do it when you type the slash in. It doesn't let you do it. Instead of like totally ruining, you know, it shouldn't have got out of this. It should have just said you can't use the slash here. All right. No. 26. 27. No. 25 and 20, 25 and 26, right? Yeah. 25th, 26th. And let's take the date off. Okay. Sure. Okay. Rename. 3rd, 4th. EC, and we'll do that because I'm just kind of shortening them up a little bit. Number. Okay. I mean, I guess I could do this not on stream, right? Anyways, by the way, if anybody's not hearing the audio, let me know. Because sometimes here, let's do this, that, and then let's go into OBS here. Okay, so if you don't hear me or if something goes wrong, let me know. Occasionally, I check here in OBS or in the chat or whatever, or IRC if anybody's listening from IRC. Back from break. Okay. Okay. Let's go back. Not to OBS. Let's go back to Blender. Not to Blender. Let's go back to there. All right. rename. Take the Saturday out. Take the DC out. Say 5th, 6th, 2024. Okay. Rename. Same thing. Take this out. Oh. That out. That out. Oops. Actually, it's not going to be the 11th, is it? Going to be the 9th and 10th. There we go. Okay. Rename this one. I'm kind of doing this because I'll have to relink the source files for that first update. So it's not the 14th. It should be the 12th and the 13th. That's right. That was a Friday the 13th, wasn't it? Anyways, so that'd be Thursday the 12th, Friday the 13th. Okay, rename. We'll take out Wednesday again. We'll shorten the month. We'll say this is 16th, 17th. Okay. Rename. And I got to do that in the library folder. So 19th and 20th. Okay. 19th, 20th. And we'll put a comment in there just to be consistent. Okay. And then rename this one. December 26th and 27th. Okay. Accident. 26th, 27th. Comma. There. Now. Okay. Now that we got that, let's go back to dev stuff. Let's go back to Blender projects. Okay. Let's rename. Now the question is, do I need the date? Do I want to label this the date, kind of like I did the other ones? Because the update, it's just going to be update number 1. Does it matter that if I put the... I guess I can be consistent with everything else. All right, let's take out Wednesday. Let's go ahead and do this. You know what I should do? Hopefully this has been saved already, because we are going to close this. Let's close that. Okay. What's this called? Okay, so I'm going to have to rename all the files and everything, which will be kind of annoying, but I won't rename the blend file until after I update the location. Okay, let's rename that. 6th, 27th, no, 5th, 26th. November and November 25th, 26th, 2024 update. Okay. And let's rename. I hear fine. Do you use HD for that? Shoot, I'm still on the webcam, ain't I? Okay. That's all right. All I've been doing is just renaming stuff. Here, fine. Do you use HDD for that free space, for that space free? What do you mean by that? Okay, let's here. Go back to the desktop here. Okay, so rename, and this is what I renamed all the other files on my other hard drive. So I have a 8 terabyte hard drive, and part of it is in NTFS because I was on Windows before. I'm dual booting Windows 10 and Linux Mint Debian Edition, and data stack is what I named the partition for the Linux side. So it's a ext4 format. So and I gave it most of the space, and gave the Windows side less of the space. I might still do stuff on Windows. I'm not sure. Maybe. But of course it won't be connected to the internet. At least not. Not after the end of 2025. When the end of life thing happens. Okay, so let's remove Wednesday. Let's remove that to shorten that. December 2nd and 3rd. Like that. There we go. And what I got in there? Nothing in there. I just made a folder for that. And here, I was going to leave. Maybe I wasn't going to rename this just yet. I was going to. Anyways, okay. Should ask hard drive or SSD. Oh, the big 8 terabyte is actually a hard drive, not an SSD. See what I did is based on some like birthday money and stuff that I got, because I don't really have any money. That's partly why I'm doing the YouTube here. Hopefully, eventually, and I don't know if it'll ever pay out for anything. So far, I'm just using it to make my game, and hopefully, there'll be enough people that'll like watching it, me develop it. Anyways, so I got a 1 terabyte SSD that I put Windows 10 and Linux on dual booting, and then I created another partition so I could separate the home folder and onto its own partition, but it's still part of the SSD. It's a NVMe SSD, by the way, super fast. And then I also bought an 8 terabyte hard drive, and it's actually kind of slower. It's a 5400 RPM, but it's fine for what I'm doing. I'm just basically storing all my recordings and stuff on here. So yeah, so I got a straight up 5400 RPM 8 terabyte Seagate hard drive, and then I got this 1 terabyte SSD, and then I also got a 1 terabyte like an old hard drive, like a really old, that I kind of stored backups on. I made backups of the operating systems when I installed them clean, and then I made backups, and I saved it there, and then I backed up my old C drive onto an older SATA hard drive, laptop hard drive, which is really really slow, but I actually was able to boot from it and everything. So it's my old C drive in Windows 10, and then the hard drive that it was on, I actually gave to my dad. So I mirrored it onto this other hard drive, which is kind of faulty, I guess. And so yeah, that's my hard drive situation. I don't know if that's that interesting. So I'm actually kind of wasting time, I guess. But there you go. There's my hard drive my drive situation. Anyways, so we're gonna go ahead and rename these the same way we named the other ones. So I'm gonna do the dates, and actually, now that I think of it, okay, in the future I'm gonna because I'm going to reduce the frequency of the updates, um, to where I'm like doing them. First, I'll be doing once a week instead of twice a week, and so I'll have 5 days of dev stream, and so when I name the folders from then on, it'll be like, whatever to whatever instead of this comma here. But anyways, November 25th and 26th, comma. Okay. Okay, rename. Same name. 5th, 26th. And I almost should have started that here, but I just didn't think about it until now. So I'm gonna stick to this until I get I'm gonna stick to this until I start doing once a week instead of twice a week. Okay, so let's rename that same way. 25th, 26th. And let's see. And this is just when it says old, it's because I had manually saved. Essentially, it's just a backup, old one. So if I had any more, it'd be old 2, and so on and so forth. Okay, so now that that is done, let's go back to Blender Projects. Let's go to Library, and let's go to Source Video, and I have to do the same thing here. So these are actually the first 5 sets of sources for my video updates. And like I said, I'm just moving all of my raw OBS recordings to DataStack, which is my Linux drive, my ext4 drive, or partition. I call it drive, but it's a partition basically. Yeah, so I just started moving them all there because this is going to get so filled up, and I may even delete these sources off of here because I have the sources on my hard drive. And there's only a limited amount of space here on this drive, this particular drive. This is the home drive. I don't know if it says 47 gigabyte of free space. See, it's not that much. And these kind of take up a lot of space here. So, okay, so let's go ahead and start renaming these. Actually, let's go into here, and these are just the date. These are the actual. These are the OBS dates. The MP4s because I converted these to MP4s when using them. So yeah. So I import. I bring into the project from the video source folder. And like I said, I could end up deleting these MP4s because these were actually converted with Handbrake from the MKVs, so I could get a constant frame rate. It's fine too. I have a mix of 4 terabyte Western Digital Gold and 1 terabyte SSD data. So that's 521 gigabyte NVMe. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy having all these different deals. It used to be just, you had a floppy drive and you had a hard drive, and that was it. And with DOS, I guess you had to set up the logical drive, and you had to have I remember you had to have the primary partition and extended partition, and it just started getting crazy from the early days. Anyways, okay, so let's go back to the deals and let's go ahead and rename our source folders. It's gonna take a little while, but here, let's do that. Here, let's just here. Okay, rename. Okay. I'll add the actual dates afterwards. Rename. And okay, rename. Now, these might be uploaded on Saturdays and Wednesdays, but they're not edited then. That first one took me like the 8 tries, so it took me around 30 hours, or give or take. Might be more, might be less. I didn't look too closely, but it was over like 8 days of editing. So eight days times 3 to 4 hours. You can kind of do the math from that. December. Now let's make this 12th and 13th. And rename ninth and 10th. Okay. Rename 5th and 6th. It's kind of interesting. So if it's first, if it's 1, it's first. If it's 2, it's second. If it's 3, it's third. If it's 4, it's fourth. If it's 5, it's fifth. If it's 6, it's sixth. If it's 7, it's seventh. If it's 8, it's eighth. If it's 9, it's ninth. If it's 10, it's 10th. I guess it has something to do with how you say them or whatever. You know, saying the first. The first doesn't really sound right. First, I guess, kind of makes more sense. It almost sounds like you're saying fourth instead of first. Anyways, that's not important. Second and third. Third doesn't really work very well either, does it? Okay, and let's rename this one. Yeah, I know this is kind of boring stuff. 25th, 26th. But it's stuff I have to do anyways, and so I'm just... And I might decide later on not to actually Blender projects. Okay, Blender. I might decide to not stream these edits anymore, because they'll all be eventually the same. When I get into a routine and stuff, I might not need to actually stream my editing. Anyways, let's do... Okay, so let's start Blender back up. Shoot. Eating up half my day. So now this doesn't exist now because... And how come it doesn't... How come Blender does not remove the update from the recents? It should remove it. Or ask me where it's at or whatever. Anyways. Video editing. Let's go ahead and open the open recent... Clear recent files list, though. Okay. That's a good thing. So maybe it does that on the... Anyways, doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and open... Oh, okay, let's see details. Not old one, this one, because this is the current. Open. Okay. And then file, and then cover. Anyways, edit. No. What am I looking for? External data. File, external data. Find missing files. Okay. Let's go up. Library. Source video. Okay. So really it's just these. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I didn't think about this. These are actually the missing files. Yeah, it can't find that. Is there a way to keep my edit and then I might have to rename these. Let's see something here. Let's see if there is a way to find. I renamed files. Okay, so in Blender 4.3 VSE, I renamed some source files. So Blender can't find them now. Is there a way to link the files with the new names and still keep my edit? Original file names before renaming, add .blend to the end. Yeah, find missing files is not going to do that. You can use a script to update the file paths. Can be used to replace parts of the paths, including directory paths. The script is specific to image strips and movie strips, but you can adjust it to your needs. Batch rename. No, after renaming the files, go to Blender. Relink the files by selecting the strips. Right-click and choose relink. Relink strip, depending on your Blender version. Make sure to... Okay. Okay, so maybe that's it. So this is... This is actually showing the correct name. No, it's not. It's not showing the correct name. This is the actual folder, right? Okay. Okay. Okay, where's the... Is there a relink in here somewhere? Here, let's do something here. Let's file. Let's go to revert. Let's go to revert. Revert. I mean, they're still missing. Okay. Let's see if there is a thing in here to relink. Relink, relink, relink. Movie strip. Commute. Huh. I don't know if there's a way to relink. After renaming the files, go back to the Blender, relink the files by selecting the strips, right-clicking and choosing relink. Rename. Huh. Okay, let's do. Okay. Let's do a different search here. 0.3 VSE. I renamed some source videos. But now Blender doesn't know what they are. How do I link? How do I relink the renamed files so I can keep my edits. Let's see if it says in here. Place clip. Right click on the missing file in the outliner. Yeah, okay, so what's that? Wait a minute, what's the outliner? Is that this thing? That's not this thing. Is there anything in here that says to replace anything? File, cover. That's not what I want. Link, no. Pen, data previews, import, export, external data. Make paths absolute, make paths relative. Render, window. Huh. I don't know. Can anyone in here tell me if I can rename some source video files and then realize that Blender can't find them? Can I replace? Can I update the file name somewhere so I can keep my edits? There was something called relink, which I don't find anywhere in Blender, and then something about replacing a file, but I can't find a replace option either. Now let's just go ahead and copy this, and let's go into Discord, and I need to go, let's see here. I need some help somewhere. I guess it's got to be help general. What's this help form? What's that? Oh, that's that. Help general. Okay. Let's paste this in here. Let's see if, and maybe somebody can help me in here, or they can help me in IRC, which so far nobody in IRC uses the video sequence editor. In fact, hardly anyone uses the video sequence editor, except for a few people doing some tutorials on YouTube. So that's been fun trying to find help with that. Somebody's typing, so okay. Hopefully someone will reply somewhere. It looks like I probably won't get to my next update video, which I guess is okay. I actually need to kind of go through that video anyways, and maybe do a few timestamps. I need to review the original source video, even though all I'm going to do is speed it up and um, do like a voiceover on it. But somebody, there's got to be somebody that could help. I mean, I understand that all the things that Blender does, and it's chiefly for modeling and rendering and animation of 3D models, 3D animation. But then it's got this cool grease pencil, which is used to be just a kind of a notation deal, but now is like a full-fledged 2D animation software. So why can't we get more love for the video sequence editor? why aren't we calling it something different than video sequence editor? Why aren't we just calling it the video editor or something? Anyways, um, so yeah, so no love for the video sequence editor. Um, hmm, let's see. Okay, let me go back at least while I'm waiting for somebody to answer if they ever answer. Let's go through here. Uh, Rename Blender source files and get them to relink. So let's see. I'd like to rename all the source files to some logical names rather than. I suspect if I do this, links to the edited version will be lost. What's the best way to rename the file so that I minimize the pain of relinking strip sources? I think Blender only identifies files by their file name, so if you change the name outside of Blender, you'll need to relink the file. Yes, look for a clever way not to have to link a dozen files if I change the names. Well, I only have a few files to relink, and I don't mind doing that, but I can't get it to actually relink at all. And this is 4 years ago, but the replies are only 2 years ago. So I mean, okay, well, let's see if I can find some other orphan external file. I use a video file which got many. This is uh 9 years ago, modified 2 years ago, but dang it, that's a long time. Uh, I renamed the video file. Now Blender doesn't see this file anymore. Replace media list to replace external files using many stripped by new ones for a whole project. Does something similar exist? Find missing files function searches for files with the original file name. I need to replace the original file with the file of a different name. It would only be one strip I can change, only a path to the file. I think I described problem pretty wide for everyone who works with Blender VSE, so I modified. How old is this? This is from 2022, so this is only 2 years ago here. Script from StemOff. It only processes the image strips and movie strips. I'll be able to replace parts of the paths to work only for file paths, but also with directory paths tested in Blender 3.1.2. Import BPY, old name, old path fragment, new name, new path fragment. In sequence, sequence editor sequences all types image sequence elements, file name, find, old name, is greater than or equals to 0. File name equals replace old name. Interesting. Thanks for the hand script version. At the same time, it is sad we still need to work this way 7 years later. Yet, by the way, a path can be changed by file external data, find missing files. But yes, they're not. If they're not missing, or instead of moving them for just a purge script, could be a better way. Also, Blender has an add-on batch rename, and sadly, it only handles data blocks. Thanks for reviewing my script version. I tested it on my project, but it can have errors despite its simplicity. In my case, it's exactly like you described. A long video about 15 channels holding many small parts linked to several folders with images of movie clips. So after I changed the project directory structure, it was really difficult to fix all the paths manually. So I found this thread and started to modify script because I have not only images and movies, but also effect strips, color strips, and other types. This is the reason I added strip type filters. You can set file path attribute on your sequences with Python. You can obviously change the file's location setting sequence directory if needed. Script fails in both cases. Can you be more descriptive? I see that was from 2015. Yeah, 9 years ago. So it's kind of weird. So they still don't have a way of replacing it that you have to do. And I might even have to try to use this, but I don't know that much about using scripts in Blender. I have to learn that. How can I read blend file? But no. Uh, Maybe this will have a thing here. Is there a way to relink, remap, reassign a missing file to a new one? In the outliner. Oh, I know what the outliner is. Okay, switch to data blocks and find your linked objects entry. There should be a library section for it which has a file path property. Just enter that and then save your file. Next time you open it, it will be using the new.blend. Okay, that's for blend files though. That's not that won't work for video files. Link data. Huh. I might have to rename those source files, at least for that directory, back to the old name, because then at least I could use that as the edit, and that could be the only one that I name that ways. Okay, texturing, blend files. Nope. Source videos. The only thing that looks like I could do is the script thing, but and that was this. And I don't really know how to use it. You know, I can do a script. Um, name. I see. Huh. Well, do I have that open? I still have this open, right? Okay, this is the script. So, um, there's no relink or replace option that I can see in Blender 4.3. Might be able to look at Grok. I'm on X, so I might be able to do that. Um, artist. Who's that? Earn basic. Oh, I see. That's because I'm actually logged into Blender Artist. Okay. Now what was I doing? This. Relinking by mixing files, manual relinking. You can manually relink by changing the path to the file with the new name. However, this can be time consuming. I can't. How do I manually relink? I can't manually relink. I don't mind doing it for each. There are many strips using the same source file. Oh, I see. These replace requires some programming knowledge. Can be more efficient than manual linking. Only handles data block. Project Glue add-on. Data blocks. File externally. If find missing files option can be accessed. Okay, so it almost looks like the script option is my only option to do that, or to rename the files back to the old name, so maybe it can find it. Okay. Hmm. Okay, well, nobody in Blender and probably nobody in the Discord is gonna tell me either. Okay. Nobody knows anything about the VSE, do they? Let's do the help forum and let's create a post. SE. performance rest VSE cuts found to see now you're not playing. Okay. Only 6 posts. New post. Let's call it relinking renamed source video files in order to keep existing edits in the VSE. Okay. So I'm using the VSE, and I recently renamed some source video files. Blender, of course, can't find these new files, files, because they're using a different name. Probably if I would have renamed it in Blender, it probably would have relinked them, wouldn't it have? That might be interesting to rename the old files to the new, rename the files to the old name, and then go into Blender and see about renaming them there. If I rename them in there, maybe they would rename in the blend file. Is there a way to relink these source files so I can keep my edits there? And let's see, general animation, coding, modeling. Let's see more tags. Enter a tag. You see? Nope, I did not make a typo. Video. Nope. Okay, general it is. Post. And hopefully somebody replies, because they're not going to. Nobody knows anything about the VSE, do they? Because apparently they don't. Anyways, here. Let's go back to here. This is just so I can go back into OBS without it doing multiple deals. Okay, yeah, well, it's almost time for me to quit anyways. So I guess what I'll do is I'll leave those questions in there to see if somebody answers, and if I don't get an answer, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and rename the files. I have to remember the exact name of the files to be able to rename them back, though. Let's see. Library source video, Wednesday, November 27th, sources, and these are the actual. Wait a second. Revert. Oh, I didn't rename the video files, did I? I renamed the folders. Of course. So file. Okay. See if we can do this right. External. Find missing files. Okay. And let's go up to. Let's go down to library. Source video. And these are the sources. Find missing files. Okay, find missing files. Okay. All right, everything's back in order. What? Okay. Oh, it's got to do it. Okay. All right. Maybe I don't even need to do this step. Why? Because these should all be. I don't know why it's not doing these ones down here though. They're the same way. I mean, it seems to be doing this up here, so I mean, it's actually. Let's see if it's doing the audio. Yeah, the audio is fine. So everything is fine then, I guess. Okay. Let's do something then. Let's go ahead and save this. Hopefully. Let's go ahead and close it, and then let's reopen. Let's see what happens. Oh, of course you didn't get to see that, but that's okay. And I was trying to avoid this infinite me's here. Not really hurting anything though, I don't guess. Doesn't really matter that much. And Bob's your uncle. Okay. So I guess yeah. So I guess I just wasted a bunch of time there. Okay, figured it out. I didn't actually rename the video files, just the folders. Let's go to help forum. Can I delete my post? Uh, delete post. Okay. And there, that's all right, I guess. Okay. So I did all of that for nothing. That's so stupid. So everything's good. So yeah, all right, fine. So, okay, so I guess I didn't get done what I wanted to get done, did I? Shoot, why don't I just go ahead and start rendering this out? 100% high quality, good, H.264. Let's go ahead and render animation. Render animation. Why is it blinking? Is that just because it's doing each frame that ways? Well, anyways, this is gonna take forever. I guess I can just go ahead and get done with be done with the stream there. It's 4:30. It's been an hour, um, and yeah. So let's see how long this stream has been going on. Here, let's go back to webcam there. So the stream has been going on for 3 hours and 23 minutes, even though like an hour was, I don't know if it's an hour, but my break was kind of a long break, like always. I never take short breaks. I always take a long break, stupid break. So I don't know, whatever. So I guess that means thanks for watching, especially you, Davey. Is that how you pronounce your name? Because your spelling is um, a little foreign to me. Um, so I'm assuming it's like how we pronounce Davey, like spelled the English way. So, anyways, you and probably the rookie or Rook, as he's sometimes called here in the chat. He might. I don't know if he's still listening or whatever. If you are, thanks for listening. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. For anybody still listening and watching, uh, and yeah. So I guess I'll be seeing you on Monday, provided that there's not something that I have to be doing. And yeah. And Monday I'll be doing some more story. Uh, Also, I suppose I'll be updating the actual game in Redot, adding more rooms and stuff. And they use probably Russian words. What? Yeah, I assumed that it was something like Russian, but I was also assuming maybe it was pronounced. I don't know how you pronounce it. So apologies for not mispronouncing your name or your word, the words. Anyways, so yeah, so Monday we'll be doing story again. I'll be adding more to the story, but I'll also stupid stupid blanket. Uh, I'll also be bringing the to do list back, which is what I should have been doing. But since the story thing, that I wasn't doing that much as far as doing like different things, like different milestones. I was just writing story. Um, that shouldn't be too hard. But I'll probably be doing timestamps, and I'll probably be doing to do list, so I have keep a nice track of what I'm doing. Even if all I'm doing is narrating a sped up video, I still need to know what I'm doing at the time of whatever's on screen and the stuff that I got done. So, anyways, so yeah, see you on Monday. Thanks for watching, listening, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching.